How are we doing today, guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we'll be doing RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 4. But before that, we're actually going to do something else. We missed a song from the soundtrack.
Oh.
And this was like the perfect one to put it on. So that's why I'm putting it here.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and give us a rundown of the last chapter.
So last chapter, we got Blake's dad giving the address. What's his name again? I know his name.
Gira.
Gira, that's right. He gives his address on how he wants to kind of like, what was his way he was trying to put, like he wants to stop Adam from taking the throne, and that because he doesn't want the humans to look at the white thing as like this like super destructive thing. He wants it to be this, we just want to be equal type thing, not this whole we want to take over the whole world domination crap that Adam wants. So then, but then Ilya, that's her name, decides to put in her 2 cents and say, no, we should follow Adam. He knows what we want. Do we really want to be equal to the humans or help the humans? Blah, blah, blah. And we get that whole shish kabang. And then she runs away, blah, blah. Son tries to catch her, blah, blah, this and that. So,
but Son always announces his surprise attack, it never works.
Yeah. Touche. And then we get to see Ospen explaining to the Team Ranger about why he's in this kid's body, Oscar's body. He's actually been cursed by the gods because he was not able to defeat Salem thousands of years ago. Meaning Mrs. Salem's also old. So now we know she's been around for quite some time, just wreaking havoc like a boss. Just a little bit.
She got a little dust.
And a little dust bust. And then after this, we get to see who I said was the Spring Maiden at the bandit camp with Wise stuck in a cage, talking. Vernal. Wise thinks that her sister's gonna come save her at some point, and Vernal's like, "Ha, psych." Ironwood called closing of all borders, so she's back home, bruh. She ain't coming to save you. That's tough.
It's tough.
So
tough.
We get that whole little interaction, and then it ends with Ospen saying he's gonna train the Team Ranger, and it shows Weiss summoning Lilith Knight to do whatever. So yes, that's where we're at.
Very true. So the song that we missed is called Armed and Ready.
Oh, I like the name.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in the Volume 4 soundtrack.
Okay.
Because Yang got her arms back. So she's armed and
ready. Wow, that's punny.
So we're going to do the Armed and Ready song, and then we're going to move on to the chapter.
Gotcha.
So, because I missed it. It was my fault. So I'm fixing it.
100% his fault. Don't understand why he would ever do that. It's ridiculous.
I wanted to be blasting my eardrums. See how this matches that?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Respect.
Although that one looks cooler.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
The stage is always set, the place I can't forget, the hidden eyes that I can feel there.
Well, there it goes.
I can jam to this at work.
And it's got little vibes to it. I like it. I like it. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, Adam, she coming though. I thought it was the end of the song. Keeps going. I thought I was going into the end right there. Nope.
Call Me Sir. That was from the Yang trailer.
Yep.
That's what she ordered as well.
Nice. Good solo, man.
He does it every time.
And that's her dad, right? That's Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kills that joint, man. He's a beast. Oh.
So I know they gave Jeff a nickname. I don't remember what it was though. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me. But it's like it was some like I don't know. It was like
Jeff
emphasizing that he was kind of like not crazy, but like crazy. Like he wasn't like psycho, but he was like crazy.
Jeff the Ripper?
No,
'Cause he ripped some
no, it
solos?
wasn't anything like that.
He ripped some solos, bro. What are you talking about?
It wasn't anything like that, but it was something like because of the way he sings, especially in like Volume 3, how it's very like dark and heavy, and it's like, ooh.
Well, to be fair, it's also a very dark and heavy season. Like, I mean, we know what Volume 3 is now, so.
But all right, we're going to move on to the chapter. It's called Lighting the Fire.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward, that song. She's gonna get hers. That's pretty much what she said.
She the fire, she about to give smoke.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Adam's nice with that sword. Adam's nice with that sword. Dude, he made such little work of what's her name? Oh my god. I don't remember her name because she died in 5 seconds of meeting her.
Sienna Khan?
Sienna Khan, yeah. She instantly turned.
To be fair, she couldn't even. He didn't give her a chance to fight.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why would he?
I mean, she is the leader of the White Fang, so she's got to be pretty nasty herself. So.
Yeah. And there's probably a reason he didn't give her a chance. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill you. Maybe I can get a chance.
I would imagine.
Yeah. But yeah, he's still nasty with that sword. Yeah, I do like that little pop. I did just notice that. I didn't notice that until now. That his gun hole or his sword holster has a gun on it, or has a trigger on it. That's kind of cool. I never noticed that. Now,
okay.
Well, I know every melee weapon is also a ranged weapon, but I just noticed that. That's actually
in the very beginning of the Black trailer, he shot his sword out several times.
Oh,
like the very first thing you saw, like he was like, intruder, identify yourself, and he was like, whoosh.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right. That's right.
He like grabbed and he was like, whoosh.
Yeah, that's right.
Clean hit.
Yeah, that is sweet, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Adam's tough with that sword.
Adam is pretty tough with the sword.
But Yang got her work cut out for her. I mean, she already lost a hand.
I'm just saying, look at this. Look at the background, dude.
Compared
Come on.
to what it used to be?
Come on.
Dude. Yeah, not to roast the show, but the first
further,
3
pal?
volumes were nowhere near that at all. Just doo-doo butter compared to that.
But these wouldn't have happened
And without those.
without
wait
those.
here.
And I think,
I'll go up ahead and make
those
sure
fight
the
scenes in the
process
first 3 volumes are tough. So, super fire.
Well, Monty edited them. Monty did those himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we've had this talk.
Plus, they weren't choreographed.
Yeah.
So he never did a fight with a script.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh. Just block a bullet with her hand. Look at her.
I can't believe you were dumb enough to let me lead you here.
She's Yang. Do you realize
Is
who
this
this
everyone?
No, she doesn't. No, they don't.
Yes, little lady. This is it. Well, unless you count the whole rest of the camp back that way.
That way.
Yes, that way.
Good
Bet.
to know.
Jim Stoner,
Thanks.
thank you for subscribing.
Now to pay me back for this
Shout out.
tooth, we're gonna take your bike. And you're gonna take your lumps.
Dude, they don't realize how nice she is.
You got the jump on me last time, sweetheart. You really ought to think twice about fighting all...
Ooh.
All right. Get her!
Too easy. I like how she tried to throw hands. She kicked him right at the throat. Didn't get. Yeah. Okay, you're done. Oh. She just,
Sauced.
she just have to calm herself down.
It doesn't even
Well,
matter.
she still has
When
PTSD.
Raven finds out what you did, you're dead.
Possibly, but I doubt it. I'm her daughter, after all.
I'm dead.
He just fought their dog.
Daughter, yeah. You know what, this bozo beat you, Ruby? Come on, it's Oscar.
She doesn't do hand-to-hand combat though.
I mean, it's Oscar. I'm just kidding. Oscar's a part of that guy, so I mean...
That's Oscar.
Oh, what, Oscar?
My gosh, I'm so sorry.
I did it!
Jade, a little boy in the face. You feel better about yourself,
Forgot
Ruby?
to engage your aura again. Why didn't you tell me? Because this method makes you less likely to forget.
Touche.
Mind if I give it a shot? Not bad, Miss Rose. But
Oh,
Oscar
God.
doesn't have the years of training that you do. Or I do.
Hold on. Is this... Oh.
Their faces were just like, oh.
Take a break.
Oh, God. He missed the first kick and hit her with the second one. Oh, my God. Oh! Osman's got hands.
The next time you want to throw a left cross, remember to push off with the appropriate foot. And as always, do be aware of any openings.
Got it! Hey, are you okay?
How is this so exhausting?
Your body isn't used to this kind of training. Not to mention generating a defensive aura on your own. It takes intense concentration at first, but in time it will become second nature, allowing you to deflect attacks and gradually heal your wounds. After that, you can begin focusing on your semblance, whatever that may be.
Semblance.
You know, like your very own superpower. Everybody's got one. It's just a matter of finding it and mastering it. Ruby moves super fast. Electricity makes me stronger. Ren can mask emotions, and John can,
I can't do it.
John's like you. He hasn't found his semblance yet, but we all know he will. And you will too. We all just have to try and help each other get stronger.
Cool.
A common philosophy is that a warrior's semblance is a part of who they are. Some say your personality and character can define your semblance, while some claim that it's the other way around. Of course, there are still many who don't see a connection at all.
It's hard to know when you know sometimes. Ren's semblance was unlocked from intense stress. And mine kicked in during training one day.
What about you?
Oh, struck by lightning, didn't die. Crazy Thursday.
So that just confirmed that short, I think.
I train, I meditate.
Yeah, that's why
Don't
people
worry, Mr.
theorize
Your
that.
journey is far from
Because when her and Yang were training, she
Same
randomly
like
did
you
it.
for all of you. Unlocking your semblance isn't the end. It can still grow and evolve. Providing you're willing to put in the work, who knows what could happen.
Then let's get back to it.
They all have bruises.
So they were saying that it's unlikely though because Yang wasn't surprised.
Wow.
It was just kind of like man, but Ruby did pass out, but
Yeah.
like Yang wasn't like at all surprised. So
Right, touche.
it was like,
Kind of like, maybe not, maybe so. Oh, dude, Weiss hasn't even seen Yang yet. Just stabs her in the face. Oh,
it's like, so,
wrong thing, my guy.
yeah, we don't want Weiss getting stabbed by anything.
What you talking about? What I do? Hi, Mom. See, you're at work.
Mom. Yang. So, after all this time, you finally decided to visit me. You know that I searched for you. I spent years looking for you. And you found me. You were patient, determined, and strong enough to make your dream a reality. Well done, Yang. But did you have to be so rough with my men?
I didn't want a fight. They started it.
Well, you certainly finished it. Right. I'm sure this is all very overwhelming, but I must admit that you've proven yourself. So any questions you have, I'll be happy to answer. You can stay with us tonight. I'll even have the cooks whip up something for you.
That's not why I'm here.
What was that?
I'm not here for you. Ruby is somewhere in Mistral. She's with Crow and she's going to need my help. I just need you to take me to her.
And why would I do that?
Because we're family.
Family. Only coming around when they need something. I have to say, I'm disappointed. After all, you found me, didn't you? Why not take that drive and use it to find your little sister if she really means that much to you?
Because you're going to save me time. Ruby was heading to Mistral, but there's no guarantee she's made it there. Looking for her in Anima could take ages. But Dad told me how your semblance works.
Time.
you could bond to certain people. And when you do, you could create a portal that takes you straight to them. You've got one for Dad, one for me, and you've got one for Crow. He promised me he'd watch out for Ruby before he left. And I trust him. So, make a portal to my uncle and sister, and I'll be on my way.
You know, it takes real strength to march in here and demand such a favor of me. I've got to say, I'm impressed. It's very noble to want to help out your sister. But if she's with Crow, then she's already a lost cause.
What does that mean?
You don't want to get mixed up in all of that, Yang. Ozpin is not the man you think he is, and Crow is a fool for trusting him. I would know. I trusted him once, too.
I don't care what you think.
Your choice is your own. All I'm suggesting is that instead of getting wrapped up in something too big for you, for any of us, that maybe you take a moment to wonder if you're already where you belong.
Save your breath. You could spout off whatever you want, but nothing is going to keep me from my sister.
Well, aren't you stubborn?
I get it from my mom.
I like Yang a lot.
Well, if that's how you feel, then it sounds like we're done here. Take her away.
She could literally body your whole camp except for the Spring Maiden.
Did you not hear me? I said, send me to Crow, damn it!
That's enough! You watch your mouth in front of our leader!
Make me.
Oh, dude, her mom's about to see how OG her daughter is. No one wants to take her back.
Yang? Weiss?
All right, well, subtlety is out.
Alright, well, I think Raven still gives you all the hands.
What is that?
Don't worry about it. What are you doing here?
Well, that's my mom, and she could take us to RWBY.
Your mom kidnapped me? You kidnapped her?
Do y'all not see the big night how hard Yang just punched y'all? Oh, here we go. Maiden time.
Enough!
Yep.
Thank you. If you people don't keep it together, this place will be crawling with Grim. Give the girl her weapon back.
If you say so, I'll go get it.
Lol.
You two, in my tent. Now.
Why?
If you're really going after your sister, then you need to know the truth.
Also, we can actually talk like civil human beings now in front of the whole freaking camp. Cool. Yeah, it's such a mom.
To be fair,
Sorry about...
she offered that.
Yeah, that's true.
I missed you so much.
I have some personal disagreements with this whole
How they did
this whole setting, but
yeah. Oh, Weiss and Yang.
Remember, Weiss has been by herself
This whole time. Yeah.
since the fall of Beacon.
Yeah, because she got stuck at home with her douchey dad.
So yeah, so this is her first time. She had Klein. That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, her mom was an alcoholic. You know, her dad is him. Whitley is Whitley.
Yeah, he's
and Winter.
Backstabber.
Winter was off around the world.
Yeah.
And then by the time she left to go find Winter, when Winter was going back. So
yeah,
this is like the first time she gets whatever you call it. Anyway, there was supposed to be there was some stuff that went on when Monty passed, where that little stinger at the end of Volume 2 that I told you wasn't canon anymore.
Yeah.
It was canon for Monty. Rooster Teeth said no. And they were very angry that he put it in there.
Really?
Yes. And they've changed Raven's character. So there's still hope. I have a theory that she'll be like one of my... She is one of my favorite characters.
Because Raven... Because in the thing that wasn't canon was... Because she was like showing emotions, like she was being...
Yeah, she was supposed to meet Yang, but more importantly, she was supposed to sneak attack Team Juniper. So, but apparently Rooster Teeth didn't understand what it was, so they just scrapped it. So now we have this version of Raven, which is fine.
Yeah.
You know, there's still hope, I suppose. But those are just so you know, it isn't bad. Don't change your opinion. Make your own opinion.
Yeah.
But that is
it was just an awkward thing. Like you're gonna have this big mom and daughter talk in front of your entire bandit thing. That's what I was talking about. I was like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. But she did technically invite her to stay. She would answer any of her questions. They would have a feast. She answered that, but apparently Yang was very
ready to go.
I'm not ready. I'm not here for you, even though her entire character arc in the beginning was finding her mom. So it's like okay, that's like one plot hole I don't like. But
I feel it.
But it's fine. We're past that.
Yeah. So this episode's straightforward. There's really no cut corners here because there's not a bunch of cutting through. It's straight up Yang meeting her mom's bandit crew, meeting her mom, them talking. We got to see a part of this.
Yeah, we got to learn about semblances. They went a little deeper into it.
How your personality or the way you act can actually be either a sign of your semblance, or it could actually mean that your semblance is the exact opposite of the way you act.
No, they were saying either your semblance defines your personality, or your personality defines your semblance.
Okay, that's what you meant by
so
that. Okay.
It wasn't a negative.
I took that the wrong way then. Yeah, but I got you.
But then he said, but then there are some who say that they don't.
You still don't understand or know.
They don't see any relation at all.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you start to look at like different people, like you have like Nora, she's like super energetic.
Yeah.
Energy, lightning, very super. Yeah. You have RWBY, also pretty energetic, fast-paced. Fast.
Yeah, I got you.
Let me see. You had Pyrrha. She had a very, magnetic personality, drawing everyone in. Ren, everyone loved her.
Ren is like he can mask emotions, and he looks very emotionless half the time. Yeah, so he has emotions. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then let me see. You have Blake, who was always running away.
Yep, that's true.
So she left a shadow to take the hit for her while she ran away.
Yep.
You had Yang, who was very much like aggressive, gung ho, like I'm gonna get in there, and it doesn't matter the risk. I'm gonna go in.
Kind of like Ben playing Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but I was better. So
big facts.
And then you had Weiss, which she has a hereditary semblance, so it's not necessarily matched.
Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily fall into that. It's its own category. It may or may not define, but it doesn't matter because it's a hereditary.
Yeah.
So someone like Whitley, because it's a hereditary semblance, has that. Whether he's developed it or not, whether he's developed his aura to a point where he can get his semblance, that's its own thing, right? Obviously, he doesn't. He said that he thought it was like barbaric.
Yeah.
And he's like, we have a military. I don't need to do that. And there's no point. So we can assume that he hasn't developed his aura, right? I mean, he may be able to put a little bit on. I think everyone has a little bit, but you start to look at people, Cinder is very angry.
Yeah.
So hot.
Burning hot.
Right? Burning fire.
Yeah.
Right. So now you can start to look at other people. You're
Yeah,
like,
sorry, it seemed like I figured it out by looking at them.
You're like,
Yeah.
what about Watts? You know, what about Tyrion? What about although you've already seen Tyrion, you just don't even know it.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, well, I can tell you. It's not a spoiler or anything. So his semblance is like Aura Shred almost.
Aura Shred.
Yeah. So like he'll hit you in a point, and then Aura can't cover that area.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of broken,
and
my
he's
guy.
A psycho killer.
Oh, that's broken.
Yeah. But it's pretty much like he has to hit you twice, pretty much.
Yeah, but he can hit you once in one spot, and then just use a stinger and hit you in that same exact spot, and then be game over.
Yeah. And sometimes if he's fast enough, which I'm assuming he is, he can in the same swipe hit you, remove and slash.
Yeah,
but that's his. But now you can start looking at people like Hazel or Watts. Like, what are their semblances? You know,
that's true.
I mean, whether I know them or not, that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because I either do or don't.
Yeah.
You know? But you can start looking at.
Start looking into it. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, but this gives you a whole lot. Like, people start to like look. You know, what do you think about John? He hasn't got his semblance either. What do you think
his semblance is?
It will be, because he doesn't have it yet.
I don't know, because
basing it off of linking it to your personality.
I mean, he's a leader and he makes a lot of quick decisions. I mean, I think his is similar to be almost like the effect to adapt quicker or something like that. Learn as fighting, maybe. I don't know.
Like the Sands?
I guess, I don't know, like a Broly type ass thing where like you hit him once and then he learns how you hit, or he understands how to beat you. Like, because every fight they've had, everyone struggles, but yet Jean figures out a way to beat what they're fighting. So it's like almost he has this instinct on when they're fighting, he sees the weaknesses that others don't.
Okay, I could see it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
so
don't know how true that is, if that's a semblance or not, but
well,
I'm
look
just
at his face, right?
The semblance to adapt. He's like, really, Andrew? That's the stupidest answer I've ever heard in my life.
Alright, so let me see. So they're going,
and then we get the little talk. The chatter.
We get the chatter.
Says she wants to save her, to go be with her sister. She says, Ospin's not the man you think he is, and Crow's stupid for believing him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see that she finds out that Weiss is actually being held captive there. Weiss decides, so you know what, we're not going to be all secretive anymore. I guess we're just gonna go for it and break out. And then Raven says, let's have a talk if you're being serious about being with your sister. Boom. That's how the episode ends.
And then a hug. And then the night. I don't know if you saw the night.
Fades away, right?
I missed you so much.
Aww. You missed your friends. I smirked though, because when Raven was walking across the stage for a second and she brought up Crow, I just thought of how epic of a fight scene that would be, her and Crow going at it, like full-fledged, just like...
Well, Lionheart did say that him and her were evenly matched. So in terms of power scaling, they're like a lot of shows will do power scaling through verbal.
That's why he said, yeah, her and Crow.
So if those two were to fight, it would be epic.
That's what I'm saying, because they'd be evenly matched.
They're evenly matched. So
as much as I love Tyrion, I really do think if freaking what's her name never hopped in, I think Crow probably would have finished him. I don't know, man. Tyrion's a beast. Tyrion's a beast.
Tyrion's a savage. Tyrion is a savage.
But Crow's nasty, man. Because he had yet to. Did he even crack the scythe when he was fighting Tyrion yet?
Yeah,
he did crack the scythe.
Yeah, a little bit. He switches between sword
and scythe.
Sword and scythe. He switches between it. Yeah, and he switches in the middle too, where it's like part scythe.
Because that's how I do remember the fight where he did like part scythe. I don't remember him ever doing full-fledged scythe in the fight.
I mean, it never went full transformation, but it could have been so fast that it...
Yeah. Because I feel like if he goes full scythe, that means he's ready to go. Like it's go time.
I don't know. I think he's just as good at the sword. I don't know which one he's better. You know, I mean, maybe he's better with the scythe. I'm assuming so.
Because they consider him a scythe, like he's known to be a scythe, or we call it wielder. Yeah. But we always seen I've only seen him use a sword so far, so... It's like
no, you've seen him use a scythe. Only like once though.
Yeah.
It was during the fall of Beacon. On Ironwood just came back.
That's right. Okay,
he came
yes.
and then he was like, "It's not me," and he was like,
Yeah, that's right. I do remember. Yeah, I do remember that. But yeah, no. So I never got to see like a full fledged like crazy fight scene with him using the scythe, I should say.
Very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll.
Sure, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
He cuts off Salem's head. I already know he does. Psych.
Scythe.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was Armed and Ready and Chapter 4. We are going to move on to the next one, do all the algorithm stuff. Also join the RWBY Reactors Discord. There will be a link to it in the description below, along with a video of what it is.
Okay.
If you're interested and you're a RWBY reactor or just someone who's a fan of watching RWBY reactions, which I'm assuming that's why you're here, you should look into it. So other than that, we will see you the next one. Bye, guys.
Deuces.